What's up, YouTube family and friends? Andricity here. This is an update on my 60 gallon. I know I haven't been on here for a while. I've had a lot of things going on with Christmas and New Year's, my birthday, everything else. So I've just been really busy. Finally got a chance to get some things done as far as videos. I have a couple more coming out after this one. But anyways, this is my 60 gallon as you've seen before. Right here I purchased a Frontosa. I've wanted one for a while. Was gonna order one, but there was a new shop that opened up about an hour away from my house called Beltway Aquatics, and me and my brother happened to stop in there, and they had a couple beautiful Frontosas. This guy, as you're gonna see, is about 5 inches long or so, and right here I'm just doing the you just pour them over the net into a bucket, so I don't use any of their tank water. That's what I've mainly done before. Seems to work okay. But he's a good sized fish. I paid a hefty amount of money for him. I don't know if I got taken or not, but he cost me 70 bucks. So that's the most I've spent on any single fish. And later on in this video, you'll see I also purchased 2 more, except they're red. And I know the red Frontosas are, I've read that they're man-made, they're not found in nature, but from what I've seen, they're kind of hard to find. And there's a whole bunch of different breeds of Frontosas, but I've always liked them. Every time you watch anybody else's channels, I always see them swimming with the other cichlids, and I like them. The only thing I have noticed is that the regular cichlids are a lot quicker. They're not as docile. They get the food a lot quicker than he does. But as you can see here, I'll get a couple close-up pics. He's a beautiful fish. I think he's called a Brundy. There's a whole bunch of different variances of them, but I believe this is called a Brundy. Don't mind the messy tank. I was doing some stuff in there. I got the glass all messed up, but he looks really good. I mean, his fins are all straight, it's clean. Still a juvenile. Hasn't really grown any bump on his head, but I know that obviously with most fish, the bigger they are, the more expensive they are. And with Frontosas, from what I've read, they grow really, really slow. So if you're adding a Frontosa to a cichlid tank, you want to buy them bigger than what your cichlids already are, because your cichlids will outgrow him faster. Now, the shop I was at, they had a full-grown Frontosa. It looked all black almost, or like a really, really deep blue, and he was gorgeous. They had him in a 90 gallon, just for display purposes to sell him, and they wanted $400 for him. He was about, like I said, 5 or 6 years old. Beautiful fish. Obviously I have no room for him, but he fit in the tank really nicely, and he's doing well so far. And later on I'm gonna put a couple pictures of some updates I did in the tank. Those 4 black skirted tetras you see swimming in the background, they're gone. I took them back to the pet store. They were just taking up room. I was tired of looking at them. They're cool fish, but they're not for this tank. Also, the 2 clown loaches, they went to my brother. He has a 40 gallon breeder, and we plan on getting a couple bigger tanks. I believe this one is a Brundy. I believe he's 6 stripe. And just the way his stripe pattern is, he's got a lot of blue coloration coming out in him, which looks really good under the lights. Other fish take to him well. He settled right in. I mean, I didn't have any problems with him at all. I still don't have any issues with him at all. See, all my other fish dug out all the gravel. I guess one of them was trying to make a home or something. I've seen a couple of these that look really crazy, like the Black Widow Frontosa. That's a pretty neat looking Frontosa. I wouldn't mind owning one of them. A little hard to find. I've seen them online, and everywhere I went online to even buy one of these at the time they're sold out. Couldn't even order one. The same thing with the red ones, even though they're not as popular as they once were. Sold out everywhere. So I took a couple close-up pictures of him so you can see what he looks like. pretty, you know, good looking fish. I like them. I did a couple of tank changes, as I said, that I'll show you. See, I put some crushed coral in there, just a couple little decorations. You can see I added a second Fluval 306 in there to help a little bit with the overstocking. There he is hiding. And I don't know, that looks like my bicolor. My OB, I'm not trying to brag, but he's one of the best looking OBs I've seen around. He's coloring up really nice. There's one of my red ones. I bought two of them. One's a male, one's a female. The people at the pet shop told me that I know you have to vent them to really figure it out, and they're really hard to sex, but that's what they said. That last one you saw is a giraffe. I got two of those. They'll get about 10 inches. They're still babies. This guy, he's called a Blaze, and he's a dick. I'm getting rid of him. You can see him there. He's a beautiful fish. Blind him one eye. He's a dick. There's my Dragon Blood, still doing great, and there's my Frontosa. So that's just a quick update on my tank. I appreciate y'all watching. Look forward to more videos. Talk to y'all later.